Hi, in this video I'm going to explain you how you can use a GlideSysAttachment object and how you can decode the base64 encoded content. Okay, the major purpose of this video is nothing but if the third party is going to provide you with a base64 content and how you can decode that and make it as an attachment in our ServiceNow instance. Okay, now let us start with the basic thing from the scratch. For example, I have a PDF file. For example, I don't have any base64 right now. I'll just generate a base64 for you and I'll just validate whether that base64 is in line with converting into a PDF so that on our instance, when we are doing writing a script, it will be easy for us. Okay, I'll just search with the convert PDF to base64. So I'll just go to one website which is going to generate. I'll just choose a file on my own. Okay, I have attached one PDF file and just click on encode PDF to base64. Okay, this is nothing but the PDF is been converted into a base64. Okay, if someone third party is going to give you in this format, how you can just decode it into your decode it as an attachment and attach in a service now. Whether this is really been the correct one or not, just we'll check it. I'll just copy this. I'll just again do a reverse check. Convert base64 to PDF. I have a base64, right? I'll do the same. I'll do a reversing. I'll just decode base64 to PDF. So you can see it was decoded. Means this is the correct base64 content. Now the same thing I'm going to use in my scripting part. Just I'll just go to the background scripts. Okay. So this is a place where I'm going to write a sample script. Meanwhile, for testing part, I'll just open one random incident. For example, I'll take anything. So I got one content here, right? Base64. I'll store that in one particular variable so that in coding I can just refer and convert. Form design. I'll create one particular field for it. I want a string. You can just rename this as well. See, the first thing is that, for example, the first time whenever you create a variable, when you declare the backend name of it, the first time after saving, we cannot even edit here. So whenever you are trying to write a name backend, just be careful whenever you first declare it. And I don't want to make anything read-only mandatory. I'll just put as this has some, what I can say, it contains nearly many characters. For example, I'll just do it. Characters. So I have like 51k around. So it might be varied depending on the PDF size and so. And so it's better to have maximum length possible. Okay, it's nothing but a field, and I'll just save it. It's just for a testing purpose how you can write your own script, how you can use that functions. Now I'll just go and I'll just refresh the page. So I got it right. Here I'll just paste the same. Somewhere I want to store that so that I can use in my script. So now how I'm going to write the script is nothing but I'll just do a glide record on this incident. fetch this base64, whatever given by third party I'll be considering. Later I'll use that GlideStringUtil function like a base64 decode as bytes and try to attach on the same record. Here attachment should get attached. I'll be writing the code. Okay, just whenever I say it, try to understand the flow so that in easy way you can understand the script. So starting, we need to declare a variable. I want to attach on which table. It's an incident, right? So I'll just write the glide record of incident. Next, I have said that I would like to attach one particular record. So that record is nothing but this one I said. So I'll just copy this SID. Don't get confused. Just as an example, I was just taking it as a record. So I'll just paste that here. This is my SysID of that record. Next, if that record is present, if gr dot is valid record, that record is present. So definitely it is going to go into this if loop. Okay, it's like a checkpoints. What I'm going to do, I'll just declare a variable like the base64 content is equal to, I'll just take, I have stored this content in which variable. This is the one, right? What is the backend name of it? U underscore base64. Just copy. I'll just store that in my this variable. Okay. Gr dot. Okay. Nothing but this record only has that field, so I'm just storing in this particular variable. Next, I'll just declare a var file name is equal to. You can write the name anything, but with dot extension of it. For example, I have selected one PDF document. For example, I have selected one PDF document like preliminary examination. So you need not put the same name here. It can be anything, but you have to mention with an extension the file name. For example, I'll write mm, exam.pdf. Okay. Next, I need to declare the file content glide string. This is one of the object that is given by ServiceNow where you can just convert like a decode base64 encode base64 decode as bytes, and which one I want to decode, that one I have stored in which variable, I have stored in this variable. So I'll just copy this, I'll just paste it here. I'm just using. Okay, next I'll just write attachment. I'll declare a variable of attachment is nothing but this is nothing but we are just in our instance we have sys underscore attachment table, right? If you would like to attach anything or else do anything on that particular table, this function, this object is nothing but you are just doing on that particular table you would like to insert. Okay, and just declaring that variable. Next I'll use a write attachment dot write. The first one is going to be here. You're going to declare four variables side by side. I'll just tell you the pattern how it works. The first one, whatever you declare, is nothing but the particular thing you are trying to refer to. Okay, it's nothing but the instant or the glide record which you are trying to refer. Okay, the first one you're going to write gr, comma. Next, you are supposed to write the file name. nothing but this one, file name already declared, comma, and next you are supposed to write the mim type. Mim type is nothing but the content type. For example, if I go to my conversion here, if I go here, you can see mim type, nothing but the content type is like application forward slash PDF. Just copy it. And the third party system should even provide like which format they are giving. Okay, and I'll just mention it here. The last one is going to be the file content, nothing but whatever we have tried decoding as bytes. File content, that's it. There's a single line where you are supposed to declare. The final one is nothing but we'll write one log statement for our confirmation whether it is attached or not. gs.info file attached to incident, file name, and with a semicolon. Okay, this loop has ended. This is nothing but I have mentioned one instant sysid. This on this particular instant, try to attach. I was writing. If that record is present, it is going to go into this loop, or else we'll write this record is not present. Gs dot error instant record is not found. Not found. Okay, a simple script. Now, in brief, I'm going to explain you line by line. This is nothing but the first line, whatever I have declared, creates a new glide object named gr that represents a database query against the instance table in ServiceNow. Okay, the second line, whatever I have declared here, is nothing but I'm trying to attach the particular thing on one particular record. So directly I was just writing with the sysid of the incident. And the fourth line is nothing but if that record is present. Okay, if that record is present, please try to go into this loop. And the sixth line is nothing but I am trying to declare a variable. I'm trying to store whatever I have. This is the base64 content, whatever I got. You can think in your case the third party has provided you. So I'm just storing that in this particular variable of base64 content. The eighth line is nothing but I'm declaring another variable like a file name where I'm writing what my PDF title should be extended with .pdf. Means for example, if you have an Excel .xls like that you can. If you have a PDF, you can write .pdf. Okay, name plus the extension. You are supposed to declare like this. In the ninth line, what I'm going to do is I have written like where file content is equal to GlideStringUtil.base64DecodeAsBytes. It's nothing but this line decodes the base64 encoded content stored in this base64 variable into your raw bytes and stores in the variable file content. Okay, this is necessary because ServiceNow expects file content to be provided as bytes when attaching the files. So this is the important line in our scripting part. In the line 11, you can understand that I have used GlideSysAttachment, right? This line creates a new instance of the GlideSysAttachment object, okay, where which is used to interact with the attachments in the service now. This one. And the 12th line, I'm just using a write attachment dot write. Directly you do this one. I'm just declaring it like first one you're supposed to declare which one you are referring to. Gr, comma, the file name. That one already I have declared here, comma, separated by the mim type, nothing but the content type. I am referring this one, whatever I have converted, right? This is the one I have declared here. And comma, the file content. File content is nothing but this is the single line which we have dealt with. And finally, that is done. This is the only thing you are supposed to remember. And 13th line, I have written a log statement like it has attached. Please do confirmation so that we'll get here. And if that record is not present, it's directly going to print an error like record is not found. So I'm not able to attach because I didn't write any code here, right? So we'll do one test. So here you don't have any attachment presently. Now I'll try to run this thing. Click on run. So you can see like a file attached to incident exam.pdf. Okay, we'll go to here. We'll just do a refresh. Yes, see you got you have attached the PDF, right? We'll just check whether it has all the content whatever I have declared there. Means is it coming like a blank pages or empty pages? We can so you can see the PDF was generated as expected. If something like base64 is given, you are supposed to do a decode. This is how the function works. And the last thing I'll just show you about that GlideSys attachment, right? How you can navigate is nothing but there's a table like sys underscore attachment dot list. Capital list is nothing but you're trying to open in a new tab. I'll just copy this sys. Okay, every attachment, anything irrespective of table will be stored in this particular table. Sys is nothing but the record sys. I'll just click on enter. See, it got attached here. And everything you can see size, bytes, and everything. That's all. It's nothing but the meme type, whatever I discussed here. Content type. That's it. I think you have understood the complete script what I have explained. And thank you so much. And if possible, I'll show you in the next video how you can do the same for an Excel. Because Excel also sometimes there is a chance of getting a blank pages or unable to load the particular Excel. You are going to get some errors in when using this base64 decode as bytes. But we'll do one test run how you can convert that Excel base64 and attach in our instant like this. The same sample script we'll try. Thank you so much.